Good morning, y'all. It is about 8:13 a.m. I'm just looking at the charts early. I went down a rabbit hole last night and I kind of learned a new strategy that I think I want to try. It's almost similar to ICC, but not really, called supply and demand. I learned this from, what is her name? Her Trading Journey, Camilla. Right now, I kind of have my chart marked out. So the strategy that she uses is you pretty much want this candle to come back up and touch this area and then indicate that it's going to go back down. So it's almost like I said, ICC, indication, correction, and continuation. So right now, I think this will low-key be the correction. So right now, or no, this would, I think, be the correction once it hits this, and then continuation back down. But yeah, her strategy, as long as it hits your box, your area up in here, and you go based off the most recent candle that was either green or red, in whichever way you're trying to go. So right now is actually a bearish market, so we're gonna only look for sales, and we go based off this last candle that was a green candle. I kind of got mine a different color just for psychology reasons, but you go based off of this candle, you box out the area. You can also include the candle next to it that has like a huge wick, because that's part of the gap area, and then you want it to come up and hit this area to show that it's going to go ahead and go back down. And then you can either make an aggressive sell or a conservative sell, or I forgot what her other one is called, but it pretty much just depends on how you enter. Mine would more so probably be the conservative sell, which is once it taps this area, I would wait for a red candle to completely form, and then I would enter in on my sell. Aggressive is like how it is right now. You see how it's still forming a candle, but you can obviously see that it's a sell. Then you can jump in right there, but it has to hit this area. As long as it has to touch it, tap it, even if it's just like the wick, then you would go ahead and make your entry. I am right now on the 5 minute, and I'm just waiting. The market is technically not open yet. I'm Central Time, so what's that, 9:30 Eastern, so yeah, 8:30 our time. So I'm gonna just continue to watch this and see what it does. It doesn't look like it's gonna hit this gap area just because of how big of an area it is. Another thing she said is that you don't want to have your stop loss more than I think she said she goes off like 50 points, and this is probably breaking that 50-point gap. Let me see if I can find it. I don't really use those too much, so even if I was, say, just to get in right here, you would want your stop loss to go a little bit outside. Let me see how many. So yeah, that's what, 62 points. That's kind of a lot. So this one that's actually forming down here might be a better option. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. Ultimately, what we want is, once this starts to go down, we want to see it come back up and retrace to this area. Patience is key. That's one thing she was always saying, and that's one thing I've always said as well. So it's just a waiting game right now and see what we need to do, because it obviously didn't come back up in here, so you just try again. And I'm going based off what will be a green candle right here that formed. I'm including the wick as well, and sometimes if like this candle that's forming next to it, if it goes higher or lower than this candle right here, you would still include that in the area as well in your box. It took a huge spike up and went right through the little area. This is what you would call FOMO. For anybody trying to like hurry up and hop into this just because they see it going down and selling, that's called FOMO. So price did come back and tap this, but it went through. I don't honestly know if it's obviously good because it continued to go down. So this realistically, once it tapped here, this long wick right here, I probably should have entered, waited for this candle to close and then entered right here. But I'm literally watching as this happens. Now that I'm actually looking at this would have took me out, because the key is to set your stop loss right above the box. And you see that wick went right through it, so that really would have took me right out. So I'm gonna continue waiting. So now I'm just waiting on another bearish candle to really form. Like, I could go based off of this in order for it to hit the supply, but it's not doing anything but just going straight down for real. Like, you see, it didn't really come back up and hit that. It just continued to go straight down. I mean, we had a wick go through there, but I don't want to go based off of that. So yeah, it looked like we got something forming, so we'll see what it does. Okay, I finally have a setup. This candle is gonna come back, hopefully just tap it and then continue to go down. It has just been in a bearish market right now, so it's been a waiting game. It's now 9:30 and I'm just waiting on it to pretty much tap so I can go ahead and enter. So it did just tap, so I'm gonna set up for a sale. Right now I'm just waiting on this bearish candle to form, but it's in my area right now. As long as it doesn't go through it, it's gonna indicate that it's still a bearish market. So I ended up getting in. We are down $8, no, $27 now. So let's see what we're gonna do. I had to step away while I let the charts do what they do because I was getting nervous. So I'm stepping away, just walking around, honestly, pacing. Let's see what it's doing. $14 down, 5. But I'm gonna just play this out, see how it goes. I think I got my take profit. It's at around like maybe $240. As you see, I am up. I think I'm on a trail, but I want to kind of wait and see if it goes down a little further. But I do want to trail that way. I am coming out risk-free. I just don't want it. I don't want to do it and then, you know, I'm messing around and it hits my stop loss when it ultimately will continue to go down. That's what was happening last week. Right now, honestly, it's kind of just like consolidating. It's not doing too much, but it's moving slowly but for surely. Let's see what the 1 hour looking like. The 1 hour is still showing it's a bearish market, so. Okay, we finally getting somewhere, y'all. After, I feel like it's maybe been about an hour. But we moving along. This was with supply and demand. So let's get this money on. We are now risk free. I'm on my stop loss. Come up something. Currently watching Camilla. She be going crazy. Oh, we moving. Oh shoot, y'all. Oh shoot, y'all. Bam. Just like that. 10:30. 10:30. Let's see what that come up was. So my account started off at 50,000. I am now at, I'm $417 up. Hell yeah, y'all. 205. And I'm done trading for the day. I ain't trading no more. I got in that trade at 9:30, 9:33. It literally took an hour. In 1 hour, I made $205. Man. Learn how to trade, y'all. I'm sticking with it. I don't care what nobody say. Sticking with it. Y'all have a good day.